In the latest episode of McCoy and Van Noy, hosts Gerald McCoy and Kyle Van Noy dive into the NFL's Week 5 highlights, including Robert Saleh's unexpected firing from the Jets. Here's a summary of their discussion points. Key highlights. Lamar Jackson's MVP case. The Ravens' thrilling overtime win against the Bengals showcased Jackson's elite performance, solidifying his MVP candidacy. Chiefs' dominance. Juju Smith-Schuster and Kareem Hunt played pivotal roles as the Chiefs improved to 5-0, demonstrating their depth and resilience. Vikings' defense versus Jets' struggles. The Vikings' strong defensive showing contrasted sharply with Aaron Rodgers' 3 interceptions, raising concerns about the Jets' future and the effectiveness of their offense. Close games. The Cowboys narrowly defeated the Steelers, with Dak Prescott stepping up under pressure. The Giants also found success against the Seahawks, showcasing Daniel Jones' ability to lead. 49ers' red zone issues. The 49ers' offensive struggles and red zone inefficiencies are concerning, leading to questions about their ability to bounce back. Saleh's firing. The hosts expressed surprise at Saleh's dismissal. Given the context of the Jets' season, they discussed whether he deserved to be fired and what it means for the team's future, especially with Rodgers' ongoing struggles. Upcoming Week 6 picks. The episode wrapped up with bold predictions and analysis for Week 6 matchups, emphasizing the importance of performance as teams look to turn their seasons around. Overall, the episode provided a deep dive into the latest NFL news, with particular focus on the implications of Saleh's firing and the Jets' trajectory moving forward. Robert Saleh's firing from the Jets opens several intriguing possibilities for his next coaching opportunity. Here are 5 potential landing spots. 1. San Francisco 49ers. Saleh previously served as the 49ers' defensive coordinator, where he achieved significant success. With the team currently navigating defensive inconsistencies under Nick Sorensen, a reunion could be beneficial. Saleh's infectious energy and familiarity with the players could help revitalize the defense. 2. Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys may seek to bolster their defense following Dan Quinn's departure, with Mike McCarthy potentially on the hot seat. Bringing in Saleh could provide a fresh perspective, especially given the team's solid QB situation with Dak Prescott. Saleh's defensive acumen would be a strong asset for Dallas. 3. Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars are struggling at 1-4, and Doug Peterson's future may be in question. Saleh could step in as either head coach or defensive coordinator. His previous experience in Jacksonville as linebackers coach could facilitate a smooth transition, and he could help develop the talented but underperforming Trevor Lawrence. 4. Indianapolis Colts. While head coach Shane Steichen appears secure, defensive coordinator Gus Bradley might face scrutiny due to the Colts' lackluster defensive performance. Saleh could enhance the Colts' defensive unit, bringing a much-needed boost to a team that has shown promise on offense. 5. Miami Dolphins. Saleh's connection with head coach Mike McDaniel, a former 49ers coordinator, could make Miami an attractive destination. While Anthony Weaver is in his first year as defensive coordinator, Saleh's experience and skill set could elevate the Dolphins' defensive capabilities and add competitive intrigue in matchups against the Jets. These potential opportunities would allow Saleh to leverage his defensive expertise and past relationships while seeking to rejuvenate a franchise's fortunes. Kyle Shanahan expressed shock at Robert Saleh's firing from the Jets, highlighting the unexpected nature of the decision given the Jets' competitive position and solid defensive performance. Shanahan noted the abruptness of such changes can disrupt a team's momentum, particularly when aiming for playoff contention. In contrast, Shanahan praised current 49ers defensive coordinator Nick Sorensen, emphasizing his effective management of the defensive staff and game planning. Despite a slight rise in points allowed this season, Shanahan believes Sorensen is doing a commendable job, proving his worth during his previous roles on the 49ers coaching staff. While speculation about Saleh rejoining the 49ers as a consultant arises, it seems unlikely due to the current structure of Shanahan's coaching staff, especially after the hiring of former Chargers head coach Brandon Staley, as Sorensen continues to navigate the challenges of a new season and injuries to key players. Shanahan remains optimistic about his performance and the team's defensive strategy moving forward. Kyle Shanahan's reaction to Saleh's firing. Kyle Shanahan expressed surprise at Robert Saleh's firing, especially given the Jets' strong defensive performance and their position in the division. He noted that such abrupt changes can disrupt a team's momentum, particularly when they are competing for playoff spots. Shanahan acknowledged that while the Jets' defense has excelled, the offensive struggles, largely tied to Nathaniel Hackett's play calling, were a significant factor in the decision. Despite the turmoil, Shanahan believes the Jets still have a chance to succeed, particularly with Jeff Ulbrich stepping in as defensive coordinator. However, he also pointed out the challenges Ulbrich may face balancing his new responsibilities while maintaining the defensive unit's performance. Looking ahead, Saleh's potential future with the 49ers in 2025 remains a possibility. Depending on coaching changes within the organization, impact of Robert Saleh's firing on Aaron Rodgers and the Jets' offense. The firing of Robert Saleh has sparked significant discussions about the New York Jets' offensive strategy and the role of quarterback Aaron Rodgers. Team owner Woody Johnson emphasized the need for change, noting the Jets' offensive struggles despite a talented roster. With the Jets ranking low in scoring and yardage, there are questions about the future of offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett, who has faced criticism for his play calling in previous seasons. Interim head coach Jeff Ulbrich hinted at a potential reassessment of responsibilities within the coaching staff, raising the possibility of changes to play calling. Rodgers, who has a close relationship with Hackett, may have some influence in these discussions, although it remains unclear how much input he will have moving forward. With the Jets looking to improve their offensive output, the new leadership is aiming for a more dynamic approach, potentially involving deeper passing plays and greater freedom for Rodgers at the line of scrimmage. The team's immediate goal is to turn around their season, especially with a critical matchup against the Buffalo Bills approaching. Johnson underscored that the team needs to innovate to find ways to win, indicating that the time for drastic changes is now.